Welcome to Shopkulture. I'm Twan the Voice, and today is February 9th. Yo, we appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us. Please allow me to introduce Mr. Barry R. Crosby and Dr. James R. Hill.
What's up, everybody? Welcome again. This is, you guys already know, Shop Culture. And I'm joined once again by my tag team partner. You know who this guy is, the relationship guru, Dr. slash Mr. or Mr. slash Dr. James R. Hill.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Good to see you again. It's going to be a good one tonight. We got some good stuff to talk about.
Oh, it's always good when you're talking Valentine's Day and interracial pro-black dating,
Right.
anything like that, it gets the fire. And then once again, we got the voice in the background. You know who he is, the voice.
What's up?
And once again, I'm Barry Crosby, and this is Shop Culture. Man, do we know what episode this is?
Shop Culture Relationship Edition.
Ooh, parentheses, yes.
I see you, Doc.
Doc is putting that out there. Yes, we got a couple other shows I've been doing. We're doing the wrestling. You know, wrestling and the sports. The three things, a male's dream, right? Relationship, wrestling, and sports, all in one, man. And guys, man, we're going to kind of follow up on our last conversation we had yesterday. Actually, we did a pop-up, you guys. For some that didn't watch it from yesterday, and it was really, man, it was a really good conversation where we were talking about whether or not you can be pro-black and date outside your race. Any thoughts regarding that?
Yeah, we got a lot of feedback from a lot of different people, you know, that went a lot of different ways. My personal views, being pro-black and dating outside your race doesn't take away from the fact that you are pro-black, that you are for the advancement of your ethnicity. And it does not mean that you're anti-white or anti any other race or culture. Anyone that you're with, that you're dating outside your race, keep in mind, will have to know, it's important for them to know that you are pro-black. And if they're not on board with that, it's probably not going to be a long-term thing. It's probably not going to last if they're not on board. What do you guys think?
Yeah. And do we have some comments? We can't.
We don't have comments on that one just yet. But I remember when you asked me a few days ago, it kind of got interesting because I didn't really know how to answer you, Doc. You know, I'm for it, but you know there were some conflicting things as far as my thought process, and I'm glad that you were able to straighten that out. You want to share some of what you imparted to me about being pro-black and dating outside your race?
Well, real quickly, and then let's go with the context of what you're just saying. Now, let's ask, because you do date outside your race. Do you date predominantly? Because there is a little, I think, conflict too within those grounds, right? If that's what you predominantly date, as opposed to you dating just a variety of different people.
Right. I somehow have been attracted to someone, that is not black.
Okay.
Speaking.
I mean, the heart wants what the heart wants, and you're going to be attracted to whatever. But it's important to get it out there that it is important to you. The advancement of your people is important for you. Putting your people first, putting the plight of your people is very important to you. Absolutely. That has to be known. And it has to be known that they are not just not racist, because that's not good enough for someone to say, for someone not of color to say, I'm not racist. But are you anti-racist? Are you speaking out against racism? Are you not allowing it in your crowd, in your circles? Are you laughing at the racist jokes, or are you speaking up against it?
Well, it's very important to be proactive and reactive.
Right.
Absolutely. And that is something that, I practice daily, just being a person, is anti-racism. So thank you for imparting that on me.
Well, one of the conflicts I have is when somebody dates outside the race and they degrade like let's say you're a black male, you're dating white women, but you degrade sisters.
Yeah,
That's not
bad.
cool.
That is not
and
cool at all.
I've now I have witnessed that and seen that.
Right.
How would you handle that if you heard that? Do you call that out immediately?
I would call out immediately. You're not putting and especially if you're calling yourself pro-black and you're putting down our sisters, and that's not going to work. It doesn't matter who you date, but you can't put down our sisters. You were put on this earth by a sister. You were raised by a sister. So you have to give respect and homage to our sisters.
I would also say
black queens.
And I would also say that us as brothers, we have a responsibility to call that out. I've been in the shop, and we've had conversations, and some men have definitely degraded, and that's a no-go.
Right. I mean, there's good and bad in everyone.
Absolutely.
You could find something good and something bad in black women, white women, whatever the case may be. And
you picked wrong.
Right.
If you have an issue, you picked wrong.
Yeah.
And we have to have accountability and responsibility also in that.
Don't talk about your ex. That's something you picked.
Yeah. Come on.
You are absolutely right about that one. Absolutely.
Real quickly, guys, we want to thank the viewers for tuning in. This is Shop Culture. Remember to like and share Shop Culture. And also, I always have to tell people that remember that to watch it on the Shop Culture page, because that's where you will see all the comments. Because a lot of people ask, well, how come I'm only seeing certain comments? Well, if you're watching it from the doc page or my page, that's all you're going to see. So remember to like, share it, Shop Culture, and to watch it from Shop Culture so you can see all the views. Cece, how you doing?
What's up, CC?
What are your thoughts about can you be pro-black? Or how about this? Maybe we should be a general question. What are views about interracial relationships? Have they changed over a period and course of time? Is it getting better? Is it getting worse?
Well, I think over the last 15 or 20 years, it's gotten better and it's become more socially acceptable, with the exception of our last 4 years when we had this leader of our country in office that put it out there that racism is okay. So now all these racists were starting to come out of the woodwork. Not that they weren't there before, but then they figured, well, it's okay now to be racist and to show it. And I don't mind someone being pro-white. Sure, you're for the betterment of your people, but you don't have to be racist and negative against everyone else. Hey, if you for the betterment of your people, that's good, but you don't have to put other people down.
What is the definition of being pro whatever race you are? What is that?
My definition, you're putting your people in a positive light. You're looking at ways to advance them educationally, economically. You're looking for ways that you can contribute to your race, to your ethnicity, for the advancement of the greater. And it starts mainly with the youth.
So you don't see it as a negative connotation, because there's a lot of times when you say pro whatever, sometimes people say, are you saying your race is superior to that of somebody? You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately.
Right. No, it's not superior, but this is what I'm promoting. This is, you can promote whatever you want. The country was set up, the democratic system, the way this country was built, it was set up in racist ways by white males. So when I hear people say the system is broken and needs to be fixed, well, that's not true. Because the system needs to be revamped, but it's not broken because it was designed that way.
That's interesting. I think we can have a conversation about that, because I agree to a certain extent. I think the infrastructure of how our system is set is broken. And it has been broken for many years. But we'll have that conversation later.
Right. And
or some cigars. So if you guys want to join us at Smoky Joe.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, I say it's not broken, but it's by design. It was set up this way by design. So
I think, and this is why I think it is, because when people understand that 1% is controlling all of us, and how idiotic it seems that we bicker among basically all of us are poor, working poor, whatever the case might be.
Right.
And we're bickering over really nothing.
Yeah. And we tend to even bicker amongst ourselves by things that are perpetuated by
1%.
the one percenters. I mean, even if you look to the street, if you even take it to the street culture, there's drug dealers, there's drug users. The drug dealers are buying drugs. The drug dealers are buying Jordans and Hilfigers, and the white man is getting rich off of it all.
1% is getting rich.
The one percenters. Yeah. Okay.
So yes, we had a comment there. Can we?
Yo, Cece said, I don't think anything is wrong with dating outside of your race. I think it's more like the guy and the woman feel at the end of the day, it's not other people's relationship, it's theirs.
I agree with that.
It is their relationship. There's nothing wrong with it. But the topic was, can you be pro-black? Is this person outside your race going to support your plight as far as promoting black events, promoting black culture?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to be on the same page.
Yes. And not only understanding, accepting.
Accepting, yes. Totally accepting.
And evolving in the culture also.
Right.
Well, guys, if you guys want to still comment about that, please feel free to. I think we have Valentine's Day coming up.
Oh, yeah. That's...
You hear women, you hear that. These are men. Some of us are fed up with this, what we call Women's Holiday. First and foremost, what's your views on Valentine's Day as a whole?
Are you asking me, or
I'm asking you, and then we're going to ask the comments.
Okay.
Doc, you're the doc, so they want to know.
My view on Valentine's Day, well, actually, it was created by the greeting card companies, because after Christmas, everything went to a slump. So the greeting card companies created this holiday, and they targeted women because that's the soft spot to sell greeting cards, chocolates, flowers, candy, the
whole nine.
Like that. Yeah. That's what the whole thing was created. So now it's turned into a thing of where you should pamper your woman. You should do something special for her. You should do romantic. If you're not a usual romantic, Valentine's Day is the day you show her she's special and you do something romantic. Now, over the years, that has evolved because men need to be pampered too.
And why, when you say it's a woman's holiday, because I've heard, of women say, well, that's not true. How many times do you see men being pampered on any of these commercials or saying the greeting cards? You go to the section for men and it's tiny.
Right.
Well, back in the day where we could go to, it's a very small section.
Right. It is a very small section, and because it's targeted towards women, for men to be the consumers. And that's the way it's worked out. And it's worked out well for a lot of years. So now flowers, candy. Do you want flowers, candy?
I want flowers.
But okay, yeah.
I'm waiting.
There's nothing wrong with him buying flowers. Send him flowers to his job.
Mm-hmm. Set
him up with a pedicure and a massage.
Send it to him on Friday when the shop is full. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, men, we need to be pampered too. I mean, in these days, it's equal. We want equal treatment.
It should be.
There's nothing wrong with going out of your normal routine, showing your woman that she's special, but you should do that all the time, actually.
Yes, yeah. And it shouldn't be one day that's glorified and overpriced.
Right.
But we had the meme. Can we show the meme real quick, and then we got comments, and we'll definitely get to the comments about it. Or do we have it? Somebody want to read that?
Does making her feel special on Valentine's Day require a man to spend a lot of money? Vice versa. I mean, men and women, is spending a big deal on Valentine's Day?
I think it is for about what's the percentage of women? We got Nick Jones in the building. Let's ask Nick real quick. What do you think is the percentage of that?
Man, I wanted to say, let's say about 60%, 70%. That's a lot of women. We probably expect for you to. You know what would be a good indicator for this though? Knowing your woman's love language.
That's it.
Something
that
the doctors have said.
So
See, you haven't been watching the show, so we gotta get
No, I'm just saying that
this man is on
in
it.
this particular episode, though, what you guys are talking about. I mean, it goes hand in hand with what we're talking about right now.
Absolutely. Boys, we got a lot of comments coming in. Thank you guys for commenting and keep talking about, is Valentine's Day a woman's holiday?
Alrighty then.
Just say yes or no.
And does it take a man to spend a lot of money to make her feel special on Valentine's Day?
But okay, what's the difference of a lot of money? I always hear what's a lot of money, because for one man it might be.
That could be a car.
Yeah, it could be a lot of different things, right? What is the minimum amount that you should spend on Valentine's Day? I would say 200.
And I say 200 is a lot of money.
Yeah.
200 is a lot of money.
200 is a lot of money.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, this is your woman, right?
Right. Yeah.
Now, if you have multiple partners, I guess you're gonna be asked out. Really? You know, the kind of, that's this.
You're doing yourself a disservice.
Okay, because then you go 200 times. Let's say you got 4.
You better take them
Oh,
Wendy's and
okay.
go for 4 Wendy's.
So that's
800. That's 800.
That's 800.
That's a lot of
Let's
money.
get back
That's
to
800.
it. So for one person, for one partner, men or women, what's the minimum amount? Talk to me, guys. Let's get it. Let's talk about this, because this is always something that comes up. It seems like every Valentine's Day, you get that somebody's disappointed, right?
Right.
Because they don't feel what? Value.
They don't feel special.
Appreciated.
But I don't think you have to spend a lot of money to make her feel special.
Exactly.
You
I don't
shouldn't.
think you have to spend any money. I mean, the most important thing I think to most women is quality time. And
That's her love language.
usually that's a lot of them's love language. If their language isn't gift giving, then if you give them gifts, that's not going to mean. If you bring them candy, flowers, balloons, and give her a peck on the cheek and say, okay, I got to go back to work, that means nothing to her if her love language is quality time.
Whew. I see a couple
Or words of affirmation.
words of affirmations, yes. Colleen, how you doing, Colleen? She said it doesn't need to be a lot, and a lot is subjective, like we said. She says time equals, so time's there's my Valentine's. I guess that's my Valentine's.
Money falling out his pocket.
What's up, William? William says, my wife tells me not to buy stuff for her on Valentine's Day. We're at that point in our relationship that we don't need nor want to buy pointless stuff for each other because we treat each other special every day.
As it should be.
William, is your wife right next to you? I want to make sure. Okay, that's a good one. I want to use it. I want to use it. Is that a good one?
That's good.
Oh man.
Can you, my boy? Can we go up? Are we missing?
Which one we going, man? We got a lot of them.
Okay, I see somebody's doing a special. Did you see that? My boy, his restaurant definitely 2-for-1 special. Yeah.
No flowers, no candy. Come get shrimp and grits, chicken wings, or shrimp, salmon fettuccine.
Where's this at?
Oh man, where is this restaurant at? Because that sounds
okay.
real,
Well,
real
we can't see, so I don't know.
All right. That's a plug, though. Okay.
There you go. Okay. Deanna, we definitely don't even go out to dinner on Valentine's Day because it's overpriced and typically the wait times are a nightmare. But that's another question. If you're already established in a relationship, isn't it different than, the beginning parts of it?
Well,
That's what I was gonna
it shouldn't be, because the way you start out is the way you should keep it going. You should be consistent with what you're doing. I mean, if you don't start out big the first couple of years, and next year it's like, oh, nothing. Oh yeah, you're mine now. You're not going nowhere. You have to stay consistent with what you're doing. I mean, with your action. Scroll up. Put Don's comment up there. I saw a good comment about that. Oh, there it is. I saw. She said, this year I'm making it all about him. I've actually told him not to give me anything. We both work long hours, so quality time is enough and to answer the question, you don't need to spend a lot of money. There you go.
But I guess, because those are great comments. But again, if you're starting out, you're not going to get away with that. Not getting your partner something.
So what should you do?
That's why Doc, what should you do?
You give them quality time. You give them a nice evening. You may stay home and cook a candlelight dinner, watch a movie, drink some wine in front of the fireplace, and have a good conversation.
Okay.
If that's not something that you usually do, give them that quality time. Give them 100% of yourself. put your electronic devices down and let them know that this is your time and I'm into you and this is about you and me. And you don't have to spend a lot of money. What does a couple steaks cost? $30?
$30, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so you're under the $200 minimum that we said.
Right.
Nick, when you're starting out, because that's obviously different, right? Starting out in a relationship as opposed to being married over a period of time. What would you?
I think that could work though too, even when you're starting out. That heavily depends on how long you guys have been dating. So if it's, I'd say like take me for instance. I'll throw myself under the bus. I've been dating for about this chick for 2 months now, and so what Doc had proposed, that's something that I would do for her because we spent a lot of time together, and so I'd be comfortable enough, and I know that she would be, I know that she would receive that as opposed to just trying to go out to some fancy restaurant and splurging.
So it's about really kind of knowing.
I've gauged what it is that she
and knowing your partner,
likes. Right?
Yeah, and so
what she likes.
That's and even if you think because I would say the first Valentine's Day in a relationship is very important,
Right?
Because, like you said, it's establishing
Exactly.
how the future.
So if you don't spend money, if you put some time together, what's going to last in her mind for a long time is that you went through some effort to plan a special time with her.
Okay.
Even if you're just sitting at home with a glass of wine in front of the fireplace and you read a poem that you've been writing her for the last couple of weeks.
What if you don't write poems?
Well, write a poem.
You can write something.
Take your time. Write
call
something.
Call your buddy that writes him, like call God, be like, Doc, I need this assist.
Hey, Rudo said, if it's a new relationship, it's definitely important to pay attention to what she likes and what she is about. It's not always about the big things.
Right.
It's about what she likes.
Great point, Steph. AK Steph.
That's right. And that's the thing. Get to know her, what she likes, what she doesn't like. Get to know her love languages and cater to that and just take her out of from the normal routine of what happens from day to day and show her that you've done something special for her. And it doesn't require spending a lot of money.
Because you can easily do that.
Yeah. Sherry says yes. Ball out till you fall out. Don't be stingy, especially if your significant other is A1. I'm joking, but not really. Sherry, we go back, and I know you're not joking. She's like, I'm an A1 material. I tell him, Sherry, and that's just being honest, right?
Right. But I mean, going all out could mean a different thing. I mean, if you're in other different parts of the country where it's still warm this type of year, you can go to the park, lay out a blanket, have some food, some wine, and a Bluetooth speaker, and lay there for a couple hours looking at some beautiful scenery and the waterfront or something, out of the normal everyday routine. And I mean, that's what shows, okay, you went to special lengths to plan this for us.
Okay, but let's ask the viewers. We have COVID going on. So does COVID kind of hampers, what's going on with Valentine's in terms of, kind of, because you can't really go out.
It's time to get creative.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, so what are some of the creative ways to celebrate Valentine's Day? And women, because majority of our viewers are women, help us men out. Because a lot of men, we don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We think by spending money, or the $200, or whatever the case might be, is doing something. But it might not be doing something. So this is your time to tell us guys, man, what should we do?
Right.
Yo, our guy Wave said, go somewhere and try something new.
Okay, what do you? I've heard that.
Skydiving.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
that's over the
think
top.
of something that you may not, typically do, and try your hand at it. Especially if you've been curious about it before.
Gun range.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Wave says my wife likes the gun range. Man,
Okay.
instead of maybe doing indoor, you take her outdoor. You go out to the mountains and you shoot. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. How about the next comment?
And like Nicholas said, I mean, a picnic in the park, yeah, finish it off with a helicopter ride over the city. That's going to cost you some coin, though.
Doc, hey, Doc, I'll give you that look.
You're over $200.
Hey, you're over there. Guys, once again.
But if it's a new relationship, that'll definitely seal the deal.
So bad intentions, or good intentions for you, or bad intentions in your mind.
That's a good impression. Good impression.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So impressions. So let's be honest, because I always hear that. You know, when you're talking about people like, no, you don't have to spend nothing. Again, we're talking beginning stages. There is going to be an investment made.
Oh yeah,
Is
some
that-
sort
is
of
that-
investment.
Is that fair to say?
But is it more important to invest in time? Time is an investment. I mean, and that's usually what the most important thing is.
So you think time?
Not just the time you spend together, but the time you took to put something together.
Remember, you don't get that time back.
You
That's
don't.
right.
But can they see that you put that time into it? Because not everything, you know, is a time type of sensitive thing.
What does Sherry say? A lot of people are describing it as weekly maintenance. Quiet nights at home is just weekly maintenance. Intimate experience or weekly maintenance. Valentine's Day is a separate special day for women.
Oh, here we go.
That's right. It is.
Yes.
And that's like I said, if that's not what you normally do,
Mhm.
you do that a quiet night at home where you fix a steak and a lobster and sit in front of the fireplace. Something that's going to take you out of the normal everyday routine. If you do that normal every day, every week, well, then you got to think outside the box and do something different.
Does she do for? I wonder if she does for her man.
Well, Sherry, because
That's
this
a
is
good question.
that's a
Nick
really good
just brought
question.
up.
And Nick, we
What
want
are
to
you
know.
ladies doing
Okay.
for your man?
Yeah.
I want to know what she does specifically.
Oh,
Okay.
Sherry
Sherry.
called you out specifically.
Nick Jones asked, "What do you do? What are you doing? Valentine's Day is Sunday."
Or is it just, required for the man to pamper you all day?
Right, like I said earlier,
But Valentine's Day is for
men
a
need
woman.
to be pampered too. So
We all agree that Valentine's Day is for the woman now.
it used to be,
That's how society has made it.
yeah.
But has it
society
changed?
And the greeting card companies have made it that way. But yes, in modern times, it's changed because men need to be pampered too. We need massages and pedicures. And
Shouldn't you get a massage every day, or that should be part of the weekly maintenance that Sherry just talked about?
But it's not.
Doing that week.
But if it's not, take me outside of that. Get me pampered. I want a pedicure. Yeah, I want a
Well, what do you-
pedicure and a manicure and a massage. All that.
Doc just brought up the point. He said, "Men, start a movement. Hashtag it. We matter. We matter too on Valentine's Day. That's the new hashtag." But do you women have a problem pampering your man and spoiling him on Valentine's Day? Let's ask that.
Somebody gonna say
That was a good one that Colleen put up. Make memories. Make a new meal together. Take an online dance class. Go for a scenic drive, sharing your favorite music. That's a wonderful thing to do. I mean, something that takes you outside of your normal everyday
You got
routine.
passports, go out
Yeah.
the country.
Go out well, again, that's costly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're in
But that's
some
if
you're able to
if
do
you're
it,
able to
yeah,
do
that's
it.
something you can do.
Wave says we matter. Hashtag we do matter, brother. We're telling them we do. Colleen says, go get pampered together. You should spoil each other. You should. But does
Absolutely.
that happen?
Right.
What realistically does that happen? It's always one kind of doing a little
Kind
bit
of
more.
one-sided.
Yeah.
Don says, I do all that.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh.
I see you.
All right.
okay, Miss Watkins, we see you over there.
Is Donna Blue watching it?
Uh-oh.
Take care of her, Donald. Take care of
Okay.
her. She's doing all that.
Uh-huh.
Gonna take care of
You
that
see,
woman.
He really got quiet. Mhm.
Oh my goodness. Colleen said, go get pampered together.
Yeah,
You
I
should
said,
spoil each other. Do we often take that time to go and do it together, or is it usually an individual mission?
well, I agree with Doc about the time together because that is very, very important, especially,
Absolutely.
with everything going on. I think we're learning maybe as a society with the COVID how special time is.
Right.
You can't get it back, and you lose people. You could lose people real quick, especially loved
Absolutely.
ones. So what he said about time, spot on.
And with this COVID, take something, do something that's out of your normal routine of the day. That's and show that you have put some actual time and thought into this, whatever it is.
Fellas, we talked about the whole Valentine's thing, but have you guys heard of the men equivalent for Valentine's Day?
What is that?
It's 1 month after Valentine's Day.
It's coming. This
Now
March?
why shouldn't that be a regular
March
occurrence?
14th.
Wow.
Officially, that's the male equivalent of Valentine's Day, from what I understand.
Mother, I did not put that up, and I did not say that was okay. I apologize. but it's a damn good idea.
It's
But
my birthday too, so
okay.
I mean, I'm getting gifts all around either way.
Okay, so, what do you think about that, Doc?
Well, I think that should be a regular occurrence. Why should that be a special day?
So that should be part of maintenance.
Yeah, that should be regular relationship, marriage maintenance. That should be nothing special about that.
Let's see.
Breakfast in bed with flowers.
Absolutely.
Cook her something she likes and do the dishes. Ooh, yeah, there you go.
Did Diane say something? No need to spend a lot of money or go out. Breakfast in bed with flowers. Cook her something she likes and do the dishes. Hey.
Oh, I see.
That should be standard in your household.
Oh. Nick Jones said men should do the dishes. Man, is that standard?
You should just have a clean house. What the hell's going on?
But is that standard? Doing the dishes as a man? Should we?
I mean, Nicholas Jonas also said that that JJ is not a Valentine's Day type thing.
It's not a gift, ladies. So you got women that walk around.
I agree with him. They do.
Punani is the gift.
But women think that when they get naked too.
Hashtag we matter.
Yeah, I already said it. It's a movement. I'm getting the church made. But anyway.
Don Watkins said, when he comes home, I take over. He doesn't lift a finger except to use the restroom and shower.
See,
Miss Watkins, where are you from?
Please tell us. Inquiring minds need to know.
We are making yes.
Tell him I was done, dog.
Yes.
Push that man right.
Goodness.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But you see, we should not be surprised. That should be more of a occurrence.
It should be. It should be a regular thing.
V actually agreed and said that Valentine's Day is commercialized, so being creative is always special.
Give us some creative ideas if you can, Miss V.
Right. I mean, because the normal candy, flowers, they all get that. It's every year. You forget it the next week. The flowers are dead. They're in the
work
garden.
husband is giving them that.
Oh,
what did you say?
He said work husband.
Work husband is giving them flowers and chocolate.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
I still think. How important is flowers? Because I still think flowers is important.
Yeah, flowers is important. I think flowers are important. Flowers are not expensive. It's a nice gesture.
It's a gesture,
but
yes.
You have to
do more.
Do more than that. You have to come with more than that. Be creative. Like I said, write a poem.
Yes.
Give her a lap dance.
I don't know. You just did a twine. Doc just did a twine. He went left on us, man. Come on, my goodness.
Wow.
Give her a lap dance, man. Come on.
Gentlemen, in all reality, when's the last time that you were spoiled like that? And that you were given something unexpected?
I ain't never been spoiled.
Oh, Nick Jones says he's never been spoiled. So any woman
opportunity is open there.
There you go.
Williams got the hashtag up. Men's lives matter.
Come on, shop culture. That's a point. Well, you said when was the last time?
I mean, we talk about at least yearly, if no other time, we spoil our partner, our females on Valentine's Day. How often is it that you get spoiled? Like, when do you get taken care of like that?
Yeah, we want to hear. We want to hear from the fellas. How often does that happen? What if he say surprise him or her with lunch on the job, or send them a special gift message? Since it's COVID, create a love video. Send to each other. There you go. She said create a little X-rated video and send it to him. Okay.
Creativity in that is always a
creativity. Do something original. Write a poem, make a video, lap dance.
This lap dance. Oh, so we're gonna hashtag lap dance Valentine. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, even if Diana when you're talking about bust it down, like, oh man.
Bust the challenge. Valentine's edition. Yes.
Even if he has one leg, that makes it more challenging.
Hey, I got one leg. I don't know. Is that?
Oh, there we go. Sherry said Valentine's Day is mostly for women. Holidays like Father's Day, anniversaries are for men.
What?
Wait,
when a woman can find special ways to thank him. Valentine's Day is for a man to turn the woman on. It's not rocket science.
Wow. Sherry, what happened over here? Sherry, what happened? I mean,
right.
Okay. A whole lot of left turns today, huh, Barry?
Well, Sherry, you just did the porn too. We got two.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's Father's Day, but then there's Mother's Day too, and anniversary is for you both. So why shouldn't Valentine's Day?
Anniversary is usually for
for the
woman though.
No, I disagree. I mean,
Really?
You ain't never seen a dude get some crystal for an
I've never
anniversary.
seen
That's
that.
a milestone. You give each other.
My father's
gifts.
still waiting on that one.
Damn.
Oh, Coco's
Go
in
ahead
the
and collect your pocket watch and get on that dog.
Yeah.
Coco's in the building, staying up late from Houston, Texas.
How you
What's
doing,
up, Coco?
Coco, what's
And,
good with you?
and we're actually asking women today. See? Okay, I'm sorry.
Coco said, I'm going to keep it real. I want a gift for Valentine's Day, but I'm giving a gift as well. I like to give gifts, but I also like the extra creative thing. To be honest, I've always been the more creative one when it comes to planning Valentine's Day festivities. There you go. So
But
she's doing things.
She's doing
And
things.
she's planning. Okay.
And she's taking the lead too.
Right.
Need more of Coco.
Coco.
Honestly, man, somebody had hit me up before their bedtime and said that I need to go out and get the chocolates and the small things that matter to her, like you gentlemen were talking about.
Oh, for you? Yeah.
She was like, yo, the females like that you thought of them personally. And I was like, yo, can I just cash app them? And apparently that was the wrong answer because I got my head chewed off for
Cash App
Cash
is the
App.
new bouquet of flowers these days.
Like
Ooh.
she can buy whatever she wants to, right? If I can just cash app it over.
I disagree. I disagree.
What's your take on that, Doc?
Cash is not a thoughtful gift. Cash is the easy way out. It shows you put no time, no effort,
Mhm.
or no thought into what she wants, how she wants it, and you just threw cash at the problem.
I want you to tell these chicks.
Well,
that.
can I get the cash then? Man, I'm
Click
always
the link in my bio. Tell these chicks.
Cash, not a good gift.
okay.
In my opinion.
Coco says, I disagree, Sherry. Valentine's Day is for the lovers, not women.
Why does it have to be one-sided? Yeah. Why does that
That's
have to be
basically what she's
one-sided?
saying. It's for both.
Yeah.
It should be. Again, have we allowed
Oh, yeah, it should be.
the greeting card companies to dictate that it's only one-sided? Because that's what it seems.
Man, they don't give a
And what does
damn
Shawnee
about
say?
this.
I also do for my children on Valentine's Day. I don't know about that.
I'm not,
Well,
Hey,
okay.
Well, she said before that, she said that she disagrees and said that Valentine's Day
Okay.
is to celebrate love between two people. Why does it have to be one-sided? And that's when she followed up with the part about she also, does for her children on Valentine's Day.
Okay, that's different.
Different type of love.
I would like to-
Love, all-
Yeah. Let's hear more about that.
Right.
You
And
know,
that's one. I mean, usually the kids, you buy them the stuff to
Yeah.
give to their little friends or
Friends.
whatever, and they do their own little Valentine's thing. And they usually make you give their parents some chocolate or whatever,
I'm not saying they give me nothing. Take it.
All the men are saying, "Yeah, I'll take the cash.
I'll
Yeah,
take the
men will
cash,
take the
yeah.
cash, yeah." But you're most likely going to end up spending the cash on her anyway. So, but to give cash as a gift, you don't know what to get her. You're perplexed. Oh, I'll throw cash at it. Not a very thoughtful gift.
That's why you should be tuning in and get some of the ideas from Shopkulture here. You have with the women, they're telling you guys
Right.
time, right? And being creative, finding things outside the box.
That's right. So you guys watch this show like tomorrow. Have your pen and paper down. Take notes because these ladies they're letting you know.
So, women, how would you react when you don't get anything for Valentine's Day?
Interesting.
How do you respond to that?
Diane said I would forget his lack of thoughtfulness for some serious
What did
cash.
I say?
Some people are like that. I don't see anything. I mean, everybody's needs are different, so our wants are different. So,
Hey, Coco said I do for my kids. I put together gift bags and cupcakes, etc. But they grown now.
Right. Yeah.
So is that like a normal thing too?
well, she said that she goes extra. So, but do you expect your mate? I think you already answered that. But would you expect your mate to go extra too? Because some people are not into Valentine's Day.
Right.
But if he's consistent throughout the year, does that make up for that?
Yeah, that's a good question because like some guys just aren't into that. They're not romantic guys, and some guys have problems just saying "I love you" and things like
Ooh,
that. But
that's tough.
they show love with their actions, and
Mhm.
I don't see anything wrong with that because I think love is a verb. Love, it's an action word.
Action word.
Yeah, it's an action, and that's how it can be expressed.
I paid these bills. That means I love you.
Oh.
But still, show
That's
her
a good
respect.
topic, though.
You
Yeah.
still gotta treat her with respect and dignity.
That he's the king of the house.
Respect it.
Leslie, how you doing, Leslie? Leslie said I did a lap dance to his favorite song, put whipped cream
Oh,
on my body. Ooh,
Hey,
can I read the rest of this?
Hey,
man.
Miss Leslie.
Hold on. Let's put this to the test.
Mama is watching.
She
all right?
put the whipped cream bathing suit on, and when the music started, the whipped cream fell off, and he
Oh, my
laughed.
goodness. That was
Dude,
Needless to say, I never did it again. And the rest of the day didn't go well.
Wow. But it's the thought.
It was a thought, and you'll remember that forever. You will never forget that.
Yeah. And what was the favorite song? Well, I want to hear what the favorite song was.
White Snake or something.
Nah, see, no, man.
I'm just playing.
Wow.
Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, wow. See, he would get mad if she said, see. Oh, my goodness.
We'll talk after this. Man, oh man.
Okay.
Yo, V said, if you're not in a relationship, give Valentine's to mother, sister, or girlfriends.
Huh?
You guys, I mean, if you're not in a relationship, are you still supposed to like honor the Valentine's Day deal?
I don't think you're obligated to.
No.
No, I can see giving your mom something. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But it's a different. Again, to me, it's a different holiday. Well, it's not a holiday, or
You're
it's a
speaking in
different
the
day.
context of a relationship.
It's a relationship. It's celebrating a relationship or a partnership or whatever ship you're in.
Right.
Courtship,
Exactly.
ships, whatever.
And in relationships you're in relationships with your family, like your mom. You have a relationship with her. You want to show her she's special on Valentine's Day. Maybe your dad is not the type of person to do those type of things, and she wants to feel special. You want your mom to feel special.
I mean, you want to feel special, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I just think that you should probably do that more consistently with your mother throughout the year. So, but
Yo, Coco straight up said, I'm breaking up with him if I don't get anything.
but remember what the rest of the question was, even if he's doing stuff throughout the year. So that one day he doesn't, because how about if somebody doesn't celebrate that?
Right.
Is that a
It could be
non-negotiable?
that. And if it's that first one and he's doing all these things for you and doesn't take that extra effort on Valentine's Day, well, that's a conversation that needs to be had. It's going to be an intense conversation. I wouldn't say you end a relationship over it, but she's not going to be happy. Her feelings are going to be hurt. Nothing like that. So.
Do we overinflate holidays?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're so commercialized.
All these holidays.
Is that we put worth on gifts, or we put worth on did you do things or do this for me?
Right.
Is that the right way to look at holidays? Shouldn't holidays be more about, like you said, time?
Absolutely. Time is the most valuable. But then this goes back to your love language. What are your love? Do you need to hear words of affirmation? Is it touch? Is it quality time? Is it gift giving? You can throw gifts at it and they'll be happy if that's what they like. That will make them feel special if that's their love language.
How about the older we become? Do we look at it the same way as maybe you looked at it when you were in your 20s or younger, when it was probably, I would say, probably a little bit more important, or is it more important now?
I think it's more important now because
I would agree.
Yeah, because when you're younger, you were playing games and you were trying to save your money. I had friends that would break up before Christmas and wouldn't get in a relationship till after Valentine's Day just for that reason. See, I mean, some guys don't grow up; they just get older. They don't mature,
But they're mad. They got to spend $40. I got to spend $40.
Right.
All right. Coach said, she's single
said,
now.
I don't care. Non-negotiable. He would already know how important Valentine's Day is to me.
Okay, and knowing that, he should go take that extra effort and cater to her needs, because she's already mentioned earlier that she's taking care of him, but she always plans festivities and there's something going down, so he just better do his part.
And real quick, Coco says she's single now. So how do you handle Valentine's Day as a single person?
You don't.
No, but, hey, what if she gets something out of the ordinary, a surprise or something like that, right? So we don't,
Well, if it comes as a surprise, I think most women would think if they're not in a relationship and a guy's coming with a surprise and he's put a lot of effort and money into it,
he might be getting.
He's probably got some ulterior motives.
Absolutely. Is that anything wrong with that?
Well, no, but just let your motives be known. Don't come saying.
At that point, are you really hiding it?
No.
Yeah, I don't think you're hiding it.
No,
you're invested.
If Coco
But you're not verbalizing it. You're just implying that, okay, I'm giving you this. What am I getting in return type thing, you know?
Oh, yeah, we're grown. Yeah, you did right. I want something in return. I don't.
So let it be known then. You know.
Oh, so you're saying maybe you shouldn't do nothing and just tell her before you do it, like, hey, I want to take you out or do something before I even take you. I you know, or
right.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, new way of doing it. All right. B said, yes, Barry, we do. Holidays are commercialized. Yeah.
Look, apparently we need to find somebody that's related to Mark's wife. Mr. William Mark said, my wife actually complains if I buy her stuff.
Where you guys? Where are these women at?
I like
Please,
her.
Wait.
send her.
That's the
send her
person you
relatives
go all
this
out
way.
for right there. You're just surprised.
Now, what do you think
I
about
like
that?
Well, she's probably a sensible, frugal woman who figures that those resources can win other places.
Exactly.
You know?
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah.
But William, was she always like that even when you guys initially started dating? Or is this something over a period of time when you guys started, you know, joining resources together? Because that does change things. I'm surprised, but you know what? I have been hearing more and more women say you don't have to get nothing from me, you know, for Valentine's Day. That's different than how it was 15, 20.
Right, and then that's where it comes back into quality time. Give them your time. Give them you. You know, give them something from you. Like I said, write a poem. Give them a lap dance.
I want to know
Naturally, Doc, that sounds like a setup. Like all my brother's senses is tingling when they are like, no, don't get me anything. Everything in me tells me to just ball out until I fall out. Absolutely.
Well, we didn't get the minimum, so nobody said the minimum. So that's a good thing. So we don't have the minimum here. So guys,
Is there a minimum?
there's not. So you know, spend $20, you might be all good. So
Just make sure you hit Walgreens on the way, man.
oh.
Safeway flowers.
And I knew somebody who went and got the corner store flowers, and she was not happy. She was not having that. I said, I know that's right.
Well, because she probably saw that he didn't put time.
It wasn't no effort into it.
Yeah.
And funny, because I was trying to tell him, like, bro, don't do it. Bad move.
Right.
Bad move. That night didn't go well.
Yo, V said that when she was single one year, she got flowers from 3 guys who liked her.
We're getting more and more stories from you like that. Because last time we had another story where, remember, she had to do a background check on the 2 guys. You know,
Right. Nothing wrong with that.
V, I ain't mad at you. That's what you should be.
Right.
Yeah. Lined up.
Yeah, and Karen and I, we had to talk. We agreed not to buy each other anything this year.
And was there let me ask Miss Hill, was there a particular reason why? Is it just that you guys have want to dedicate resources to something else?
No,
or is it
it's not that. It's just that we don't need anything of intrinsic value or nothing. You know, if we have dinner together, you know, we're cool. You know.
Write that down for me because I want to use that word too.
The question with that area is, are you going to make dinner?
Well, there you go.
Are you going to make dinner? Because there's a
No, I'm not
difference.
gonna make. I don't cook.
Okay. So you don't cook. You don't cook. So you don't cook.
But I do thoughtful. I'm thoughtful.
Okay.
So you
As far as being thoughtful, you don't cook. You take a woman out. You take your woman out. Say you guys go to a Chinese restaurant.
I don't.
There's a dish that There's a dish that Italian. You go to
I'm
Italian
picky.
restaurant.
I'm just picky.
Okay.
I'm picky.
There's a dish that she really likes at this Italian restaurant. Okay. You take the time, you go one night and you sign up for a 4-hour Italian cooking class to learn how to make this dish and make it for her.
Ooh, let me write that down.
That was game.
Yeah,
There. He just dropped it.
There we go.
That was a jewel.
Repeat that again.
I recorded that one.
Now that shows you put you thought about what she liked, you put time and effort to learn how to do it, and you did that for her. She'll love you forever. And you might even get that steak and blowjob the same night.
or we can skip over that. We can go down to Daniel's, have a beautiful date overlooking, the Bellevue and Seattle skyline.
Right.
That's a beautiful time too.
Right.
Or you can rent the limo. I mean, there's a variety of different things you can do in spending. So yes.
Interesting, fellas. Interesting. Yo, Karen said we are both taking Friday off and extending our weekend together. That quality time that you were talking about.
That's awesome. Yeah. And Marva, what did Marva say? How you doing, Marva?
Man, Marva said, I would rather something more from the heart and thought out, not necessarily bought.
Okay, so like what? With a card, poem, like the doc said? Yeah.
I think she would lean more towards what he was suggesting, going to take a cooking class and actually spend that time
cooking her
that.
favorite dish that you know she really liked.
Okay. So
You know?
there you go. So let's keep on reading. They're coming in.
Yo, William said, my wife actually likes my steaks better than Daniel's broiler.
I want to say something about well, you be having some good food. At least it looks good. We got to taste it though. He be having some bomb food, man.
Oh,
That
yeah?
brother. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to hire you to do some.
Oh man, yo, we got somebody that said it's still a way to blow money. No, thank you. Love on each other throughout the year, like you was talking about, Barry, being consistent and showing that love all the time.
Valentine's Day should be no different.
Which makes it nothing special. I mean, exchange a card and be consistent.
So when guys are not consistent, they should go all out on Valentine's Day. It's basically what.
Well, it depends on what you're not consistent with. I mean, if you're not,
Be a chance to make up.
you just need
Yeah.
to go out of your normal routine. Regardless if you're consistent, if you're inconsistent, do something different that shows you put time and effort into it. Not necessarily a bunch of money.
Okay. So we all agree that money is yes, it's important, but not the most important
No.
thing for this. It's time.
Creativity.
And we keep on coming back to the time, which is probably should be the theme of the show. Is that men, we got to value the time that we spend with your partner.
Right. And always keep in mind, women, men need to be treated special too.
You've been on that one. You've been talking about that last
It's
week.
important to draw
Like, damn it,
It's important
I need to be
draw
pampered
that
too.
line.
I don't know what you're saying, but I get you.
Important to draw that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let your man know that he's special. That you appreciate what he does for you throughout the year.
I might get in trouble for this, but I'm gonna bring it up.
Okay.
Do American women know how to pamper as opposed to women outside of America?
Ooh.
Because I ran into somebody and they were telling me, and I was like, damn. And they're like, well, that's the norm in their country. And I'm like, is it? Like,
Gotta go over to that country.
so I booked my flight and Shopkulture International.
In different
Okay.
countries,
I'm
that
playing, guys.
it is normal culture on how a man is treated. And it's totally different than American culture.
Wait, hold on. Stephanie said something interesting here.
Okay.
Oh
let's
my
hear it.
goodness.
I don't see that.
Miss Ruda.
Boy.
Ruda.
Okay, here we
Ruda
go.
in the building.
Here we go. Yo, she said, I'm all for baking him a 3 to 5 course meal,
Oh, damn.
massage, and give him that 10-10.
Whoa.
And that will bring me pleasure.
What is it?
That's my love language.
That's what I'm talking
10,
about.
10,
Well,
we need more-
Well, you got some big teeth over here smiling out. Goodness gracious. Wait. Oh wow.
God damn.
Oh, huh.
Look, comments can't stop pouring in now. Come on.
Wait, scroll back up. Why are we moving from that one? Is that the wait. Well, but let's ask, is she American or she where are you from?
Where are you from? Yeah, her name is foreign.
Yeah. Damn. We don't know where, but we're gonna find out. All right.
What did Shawnee say? My best Valentine's Day was spent with a quick weekend getaway.
Nice.
We went tubing, movies, dinner, etc. Throughout that weekend, it was fun. No gifts exchanged. That's what I'm talking about. Quality time, doing something different that you both enjoy. That's what it comes down to.
Doc, when I get to be, of your wisdom, and I say time, all of a sudden everybody else saying time. That's crazy to me. I would say time would be the opposite. It'd be like money spent, So this is wow.
And we need to go to Africa.
Yeah. Oh,
She said
okay.
something about boy.
Shots fired. Who did shots fired?
Oh, Diane said shots fired.
Uh-oh, for what? Uh-oh.
Asking that question about American women.
Oh!
versus women.
I was
in
saying
Africa.
what again? I'm saying Coco said, "Oh my God, Barry! Wow,
Ooh, read this comment.
you should not have said that." It's not. Listen, I'm asking a question. I didn't say me.
He was just asking a question.
Now I did say I got my passport. I have my passport. I'm leaving. See, you're running.
So in his defense, he's just comparing American culture to
That's
other
it.
culture,
I didn't say
to
me.
African culture, to Japanese culture, on how they treat their men. on a normal basis. There's a comment that I can't see down there.
Yo, there's a couple of them.
Please
one of
understand
them
disclaimer.
is being from Diane. It
Diane.
said, being in an interracial marriage, I absolutely believe we pamper and cater to our men differently.
Ooh.
Well,
And then we have
Can we
the other
Hold on.
side of that same household. The husband in that relationship said, my wife is Mexican and treat me way better than any American woman I've been with.
you've been sad.
So there is a cultural difference.
Oh, it seemed like it. What you're saying, is it that big of a? It shouldn't be a difference. It should not be a difference. Why is there a difference?
It is though.
But it shouldn't be.
Why shouldn't it be? If you're talking about different cultures and customs and whatnot, it's gonna be.
You
Yeah,
should-
there's
it
big
should be-
differences between different cultures.
What I'm saying though, you should treating your significant should be the same throughout the world. It was.
Well, but it's not.
I know,
because
but I'm just
culture-
asking the reason why
No,
not.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Are we in the Twilight Zone?
No, I'm just asking why not. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like this big of a difference where we got to ask this type of question.
Well, maybe, I mean, we can learn from other cultures, you know. If people would expand their horizon, you can learn from other cultures and do what works for you, you know. Some things are, you can't say that it's not better, that some things are better than others, and some are. So that's where we need to learn from other cultures.
And maybe as a men, we're not asking or maybe instead, maybe showing how we want to be treated.
Well, yeah, so, but don't throw up saying, well, in Japan,
Yes.
they bathe their man when he comes home every night.
So listen to the doc. I take back and retract my statement and said I didn't ask it correctly. How about that? Coco, is that better?
Scroll up.
Yeah, can we scroll down?
Faster, right?
Yo,
I know
man.
I did, but I'm just.
Stir the pot.
Yo,
What's the Trevor?
Oh,
man. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Trevor White, how you doing, Trevor?
Trevor, how you doing? Trevor's in Montana. Got it looking
He
beautiful.
said you can teach someone how to treat you all year long. That manages expectations for these holidays. There are all types of gifts. I appreciate his thoughtfulness and consistency for me. If he buys me a steak, he's expecting a BJ anyway.
Wait.
If you buy and cook a steak, he's expecting a BJ. I reciprocate. And it's an awesome feeling to pamper your man.
Where are these women? Wait,
And
is this a
nothing
shop culture
wrong with
women?
that. Nothing wrong with that
This
at all.
is what I'm talking about. Shop culture
Right.
in the building.
Right.
This is what I like. I'm here. Dang.
So you heard it here.
Well, let me.
Buying a steak.
Love that comment.
Dang, I got like game. Hey, Doc, I got gaming steaks in the freezer. Goodness, man. This is crazy.
Man. Yo, fellas, we got to go ahead and get ready to wrap this.
No,
one
we
up.
don't. It's good. Keep scrolling.
Oh, man. What
Marvin.
else you guys got, man?
William says, yeah, I believe that other countries are less materialistic than Americans. Yeah.
Ooh, Barry needs to pick better women.
Oh, wait. Where did this come out of?
What did Marvin say? Quality time. And yes, James, you are very important. It should be shown that you're not only on
Who
Valentine's.
said it?
Okay.
Quality time. Yes, James. Y'all. Okay. Where's the one about Barry said it?
Coco said that.
Coco. Where's Coco? Coco. I just gave you props.
You need to pick better women.
Where, I don't see that. You guys are making that up.
No, it's on the Shopkulture page.
Okay.
Man, we got a whole lot.
Coco said, why even ask? That was disrespectful. Oh, what? I don't know what you were talking about, so I can't really comment on that.
Man,
That was before.
you getting thrown under, man. We getting hot and heavy right about now.
What did it say? I can't see it.
Which one? The Coco ones?
Well, you got it.
But when it comes down, so the general consensus is love is an action word. It's a verb.
Mm-hmm.
Show your love by your actions. And on Valentine's Day, go outside of yourself. Do something special, something different from your normal routine.
I couldn't agree more.
That showed you put some time and effort into it.
And when somebody says you need to pick better, you're absolutely right. Then, right? So yes, we all can learn and do better.
And if they say money's cool, well, that's the easy way. Throw some money at it and you're done. That's easy. If they say I'm cool with money, hey, here, I'll throw you some money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm done.
And Trevor says, and I'm an American woman. Yes, you are. Amen. Yes. Yes.
That's an anomaly. That's an anomaly.
Oh, now Coco, hear that? Now he said that. Where you at? Yeah.
That she's a unicorn.
Yeah. She said it too. She's like, hey, yeah, okay. Can we read some of the comments before?
Sure. One is Diane said, I think it's because of how the men are treated in family in general by the women, brothers, fathers, etc. We grew up seeing that and replicate within our own marriage and family.
Okay, then that does happen a lot because people continue that cycle.
Yeah.
But
just like abuse.
what I'm telling you, people, break that cycle. I mean, when you see it, if you see it can be better, change that cycle, improve that cycle, and pass that on to generations to come. Because the men aren't, I mean, see, that's why men die first, because they're always put second when it comes to pampering and taking care. And it comes down to even men neglecting their health and things like that. And it's not put as a priority because they're catering to their women. This is how it's been for generations. It's changed in the last generation.
That's a nugget right there. That's definitely a nugget. Yeah.
Karen said it's not an anomaly. American women do pamper their men.
I said where?
I'm not gonna go. Now, guys, my disclaimer: I did not say that. One says you die early before because you don't. The other says where. So
I mean, statistically, men die first. I mean, so what are the reasons behind that?
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, because mostly it's because they're neglecting their health, And yes, some American women do pamper their men, but more American women, as a culture, American women aren't accustomed to pampering their men.
Miss Hill said the man needs to give the woman a reason to want to pamper the man. I disagree. Why? If you're going to be in a relationship, you should already.
That should be the reason.
That should be Wait, why is it?
Me with you is enough.
No, well, if you're gonna make any type of commitment, why shouldn't you want to pamper the person you're with?
Right.
So why are you with that person?
Yeah.
Miss Hill says you guys clearly haven't been with the right women, excuse me.
Well, whoever you're with, you want to be an inspiration to their happiness and contribute to it wherever you can. That being said, we are responsible for our own happiness, but you can be an influence, a contributor to someone's happiness.
Yes. All right, last few, and let's actually we got a couple more comments, and we're gonna call it a night. It's been what a show. Remember to like and share Shop Culture. William says give and take. That's how a relationship works. Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. Wade said that's a whole lot of waste management. Expand on that, Wade. Coco said everywhere women have been holding men down for centuries, even while being cheated on and disrespected. Since when have women not pampered their men? I mean, that's strong. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
that's a very good point.
Very good point. Absolutely good point, Coco. Okay, Miss Hill said, lovely. Miss Hill said, Seabury, that's why you haven't been with the right woman. Need to change that mindset. It works both ways.
So you're learning something today.
I am learning something.
Aren't we all?
Diane told the truth and just said that we didn't open Pandora's box with this one.
All right.
I see.
That's what we do here on the Shop Culture.
And Miss Hill, that's why I go to Zimbabwe or Mexico. How about that? Anyways, on that note, I had to. I'm sorry, brother.
I'm going with you.
I am playing.
They know how to do it.
Yeah. I'm playing. Guys, once again, this has been fun. Thank you for tuning in and watching Shop Culture. Man, any last word?
Yes. I mean, we don't have a lot of fellas viewers, but I'm going to gear this towards the fellas. So fellas, listen up. Okay. Even when sex is great, sometimes women just want to be held. Show it attention. Listen to attentively. Making them feel completely secure. Sometimes a soft peck on the lips or the forehead, pull her closer as you squeeze her tighter, makes her feel like there's no better place to be. Randomly bring home dinner from her favorite restaurant. have her preferred wine or juice drink of choice in the fridge shows that you care about her and it's not all about you. Meaning, it's not always about sex or spending plenty of money to truly please a woman, because a good woman appreciates the tiniest details, thoughtfulness, and consideration. Take the time to really get to know her likes, her dislikes, so she feels special and understands how much she means to you. And women, you should pay attention and cater to your man as well. We also need to feel special.
Hashtag. Oh, I'm just gonna get it today.
Thanks everybody for viewing Shop Culture.
And being honest, there's great women. It doesn't matter where they came from. There's great women all over the place. So
Right.
we are just playing, and please don't take us seriously.
That's all that are.
But this is the conversation that goes on in the barbershop. We're just trying to put people up on what's going on and try to help you to better your relationships and keep them going smoothly.
From a man's perspective.
There you go.
Once again, thank you for joining us. Man, you know who this guy is, the relationship guru, Dr. / Mr. James R. Hill. My man in the back, you know, a man with the voice.
Yo, what's up? Appreciate you guys tuning in with us. See you soon.
And thank you to our one active participant from live in studio, Mr. Nick Jones.
I'm going to Zimbabwe.
Nick
Nick
Jones!
Jones!
Let's get this all messed up, bro.
And I'm Barry Crosby. Woo! This is Shop Culture. Ray, stay safe and be blessed.
Love y'all.